Welcome back, ladies and germs. Today I have two more bending moves for my series of episodes on elemental bending. And last week we covered this stone throw, which doesn't work unless I'm in the earth category, and this coal ore protect, which doesn't work within the earth category. But today we're going to be going over this dirt wall, it goes up like that, and then we're going to be going over this dirt smash. So basically, if I make my scoreboard settings 1, you see I get the slowness and resistance like last time. And if let's start with this wall. So if I shift and go in any direction, it's going to bring up a wall, kind of a blockade. You can suffocate people in this, which I think is pretty cool, but you can just bring up walls all around you. And if you move, it does go one to the, or like whichever direction you move, but I still think that's pretty cool. And yeah, next we have this dirt smash. If I cue that, it's gonna go up in the air and explode. And if I am, let's just set my score to 0. Set my score to 0, and I do this again. It does damage 3 hearts. So yeah. Oh, also, if I throw it up in the air and I'm 5 blocks away, it doesn't do any damage. So it's kind of an area not ranged, but an area effect. So I go into Earth 1 and I set my score of, or I go into creative. Then I'll show you how this works. So for demonstration purposes, I'm going to take both these away, and this, just in case. So basically, what this is doing is this is testing for a player with a score of Earth of 1 or higher and a score of Crouch of 1 or higher. So if that's right, it's going to activate that comparator that was there a second ago, and it's going to activate this super fast comparator clock and activate all 4 of these command blocks. And basically, what this is doing is this is the same concept as my other stone throw. So basically what it's doing is it's testing for if your crouch has a minimum of 1, and if it does, it's going to test your looking directions with an RYM of whichever direction and an RY of whichever direction. And if all those are met, it's going to activate an output, which is going to activate all of these. So first, this is executing to the nearest player. I should probably do that. Right on them. And setting a block, 2 blocks in the direction of them of dirt. So, yeah. And then it's playing the sound mob.ghast.fireball. And then this one is the same thing, only 1 block above, 2 blocks in front of them, or whichever direction they're facing. And then it's playing the mob.ghast.fireball. And then it's setting their score of crouch to 0. So, finally, all those are the same. And then finally, it sets their crouch to 0 just to make sure that all the systems get reset. Unlike the other one, I can't really figure out how to do this. But in this one, it doesn't get jammed. In the other one, it keeps, since it's using your looking directions in an item instead of your crouch score, it stays activated instead of turning off to be used in the same direction again. So you can't use it in the same direction twice. Yeah, so next we've got this FallingSand thingamajigger. Oh yeah, I took away the comparator. But so it's testing for an item of Minecraft ID dirt, and if there is, it's going to trigger an output with these couple of repeaters delaying it, and which is so basically just enough time for it to hit the ground if you're on a level surface. And when it hits the ground, it's going to execute to the item and right on it, and it's going to summon FallingSand with a tile ID of 3, data of 0, time of 1, and a motion of 0.9. So it's going to shoot it right up in the air, and then it's going to kill the item, right? So, like directly after the FallingSand is summoned, and then it's going to time it correctly, and right when it hits the ground, it's going to play sound random.explode, and it's going to execute to the FallingSand, affecting every player with a score of Earth of 0, and in a radius of 5 blocks, with instant damage, level 1 for 0 seconds. So, yes, I believe that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you learned something and hope you enjoyed.